Welcome back to Wario Land 3. So now, this time we're doing... we're going back to... we're going back to... Oh god.
The past.
No, not to the past. Technically we already are in the past. You know?
Wait, I thought we were in the
What's
music box.
We're... Okay, yeah. I completely forgot where we were at. Okay, we already got the four treasures here. Go on.
Yeah, like, how are we in the past? I thought we were in a music box.
Yeah, like alternate universe, or pocket universe, whatever.
Well,
No figures. Considering how yours sometimes kind of widget the traditional plot of the Wario games tend to be, I'm surprised that no one had actually has tried time travel.
okay,
yet.
okay. I think I managed to get my bearings. Okay, here's what happened at this point in the playthrough. Because remember, this was my first time playing the game in a few years, so I didn't remember everything. What happened now is that, as you guys just saw in the previous part, I went through 4 treasures of literally nothing being being unlocked. So at this point, I'm kind of just winging it and just going into random levels and getting treasures that I can find as obtainable. Don't worry, I cut out anything that leads to a dead end.
Now you're living the Wario experience of treasure hunting for the sake of more treasure.
All right, we already got this one. So.
Someone is having a party in there.
I'm having a me party. All right. Yeah. All right. So if I remember correctly, we only have. Okay. So yeah, we only have one. We only have one treasure from Castle of Illusions.
Mm-hmm.
So might as well see if any of these 3 we can get. Let's see. Nothing here, but there's an enemy here, so probably yes. Very good. All about those environmental cues.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's do. Oh. Almost killed the enemy. Alright, now let's use them again, and now we're getting... This is that situation where we... Yeah, might as well throw them up. There we are. Basically, yeah. Okay, oh crap.
Come on, go in there.
There we go.
Good.
And there we are. That should do. We have found the red chest. Now we just...
But we need the key.
Okay, let's see if we can find the key. Shouldn't be, hopefully, not that hard to get.
For a moment, I thought you were gonna say it should be in the kitchen cupboard.
Well, the kitchen cupboard is where the glass of water that we give Lauren is, not the key. But yeah, should be in the kitchen cupboard. Should be in the kitchen cupboard. Should be in the kitchen cupboard. I still have no idea. Go on.
You see, that was supposed to be foreshadowing of who
Yeah.
the Origami Killer actually
Absolutely.
was.
Clearly. No, see, the thing is, the interesting thing about that particular inner thought is that in Heavy Rain, when you go and read the character's thoughts, you can only read it once, because after you hear the thoughts once, the option disappears. Right, but that's the one inner thought option that the game allows you to listen to infinitely. And why that one specifically? It's literally a completely useless thought that doesn't reveal anything. It's literally just a random.
It's not even a case of maybe the player can be stuck. Let's keep this thought in mind, so they can be reminded where to look at, because it's literally something that you're like 2 feet away from where you start.
Not to mention.
No, it's literally just about a kitchen cupboard.
Not to mention, it's one of those cases where, like, would the player even need that reminder? Because, like, you used to get a glass of water. Well, where are glasses of water usually located? In the fucking kitchen. So it's not exactly that hard of a puzzle to solve, So
Maybe I'm a Wario that can fly.
Maybe he wasn't just that good of a detective.
I guess.
Doing everything, yeah. I mean, we don't know what other work he did before the case of the origami.
Well, we do know. Well, technically, we do know Taro. Basically, he used to be a policeman.
That is true. We do get to learn 1 or 2 minor informations about that, but it's so scarce.
Yeah, he used.
And besides, it literally doesn't add up with the twist of the origami killer.
Well, it's a David Cage game, Taro. The twists never make any sense in his games.
Not even just that. In one sense that that you had to basically prepare these decades in advance. All those kind of things. It's the same problem that the later, Saw movies tend to have. In saying that Jigsaw had like a gajillion different rooms at the ready, prepared in advance, with a lot of accomplices at the same time who were working with and against each other at the same time, all the while he was dying at the same time.
Oh, did I have to notice there?
Sorry.
Yeah, that's a key that I just got. So it's hidden behind that little thing there.
I guess you're cute to investigate that is the fact that it's the only, platform in that specific part of the level that has like 2, platforms instead of 1.
Yeah.
So naturally, it will be led onto it at the very least.
Probably. Okay, let's first get up here. Oh, really? Come on.
I'm guessing that's supposed to help you stop with the springing.
Well, yeah, I guess, yeah, it technically works like that, but yeah, basically what I need to do is I need to come back here later when I have the bigger glove that allows me to pick up the larger enemies, so that I can actually put that enemy someplace else where it can be more useful to me. But since I don't have that yet, we'll have to come back here later. Alright.
Oh, I thought Wario was going to be stuck in that loop forever.
Nah, don't worry, Dips. Most of these forums actually are at some kind of time limit.
Temporary, yeah.
Alright, let's go back. I'm still wondering what kind of stupid plot... There you go, see? That was the red key that I got there. So, yeah. I'm still wondering what kind of stupid plot twists will his Star Wars game have. Like, it's just like...
I got it.
Oh, don't worry. It'll be cancelled. Don't worry.
Don't worry, I could predict the plot twist, I think.
Go on.
What?
It turns out that the Force was actually created by a bunch of fools who made the whole thing up just to feel better about themselves.
You know,
No, they
if it
can't
were
do
any-
that. Do you realize
Yeah.
how many people will genuinely be upset?
Dead, it's David Cage we're talking about. Well,
Exactly.
hold on, guys.
Yala?
I don't even think Disney
No, it's a
would
tor-
allow that.
It's a torch, too.
Hey, Highlander, if Disney want to put
Oh.
a torch to Star Wars, just do
Oh,
that.
it is
That's
an
a
actual
Highlander.
torch.
Yep.
But what do you
this
do?
torch does, it burns down the forest!
Wario, no!
Well, to be fair,
Jesus.
he is a bad guy.
Well, of course now it's the Forest of Fear. You're torching the flames.
No,
Anyone
he's
in
not
there
a
has to
bad
get the heck
guy.
out of
He's more of
Dodge.
an anti-hero.
He's misguided.
No, anti-hero.
Dej, you're forgetting how in his first appearance he literally stole Mario's castle.
You're forgetting that in Venom's first appearance, he tries to kill Peter Parker, and that he became an anti-hero. Checkmate.
That's the thing, though. He became an anti-hero, and then he kind of got reversed into being a villain. Then he became an anti-hero. Then he became anti-Venom. And now they're kind of making him a full-on hero in some regards here and there.
It also depends on the writer. Some of the lines that are giving to Venom are still kind of iffy.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Like, the reason that when people heard of a movie called I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, their first thought was that it is a Venom love story.
What?
Yes, Pedro?
there's a movie that's literally called I Want to Eat Your
Yeah,
Pancreas.
I know that. But it's like, why'd you think it was related to Venom?
Because eating pancreases and stuff like that is Venom's shtick.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, so the Forest of Fear is, at least for this opening area, a place where you're constantly climbing these vines, while you have to also avoid the spikes, and the birds who are constantly there. And remember, they spawn. If you
The birds named birds.
they respawn. So this particular area can be a bit annoying because you're trying your best to climb, and then a bird will come in and really fast, and you.
The worst part about it is that the absolute lack of recovery, you know.
They're absolutely
Like, even with a moon jump, you still get knocked down enough to the point where...
It's like traditional Castlevania, like knockback. One that you have absolutely no recovery, gravitates you to the next place that has the deepest bottomless pit, stuff like that.
Alright, got the gray key. So let's see.
Oh, so that's why it's the Forest of Fear, because of the zombies.
Yeah.
Of course. Or gee, again, if you set the entire thing on fire, of course we're gonna rain only corpses.
Yeah. Well done, Wario. Well done.
Indeed. Okay, so this was a no, like a dead end. So let's get back and hopefully we can find another place, because there actually is some. Yeah, they notice. Did you notice that little?
Wait, yeah, that sparkle.
That's your little hint that there's something hidden there. So let's see what we can do. Oh, there we are.
Nice try.
There we go. What else do we have here?
More zombies.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
okay. So we have the gray key. So we just need to get the gray chest. For now, let's just get the gray chest. The gray chest is always the easiest one to get. So let's just focus on that for now.
Let me see what's mentioned.
All right. What do we have here? Ooh, a graveyard of sorts.
Really is the Forest of Fear.
Yeah.
Are we sure? Sorry, God.
And over there in the background, you can see Snow White being chased by the evils of her imagination.
Considering
Yeah, like it's even got the evil pastries and everything.
Considering this is Nintendo, more like, I guess it is more of a parallel to the Lost Woods.
Probably.
I still, it still is terrifying, but sort of funny to think that scene back in the day was so terrifying that there were reports of theaters having to replace the upholstery from all the kids who wet their pants at that scene.
Well, remember, Jova, this was before animation was ever used to tell a proper, serious story. At least in the mainstream.
So I can see how that forest scene would have traumatized a lot of kids.
Yeah.
Still does traumatize some to this day.
Remember, the reason that movie has more muted colors than most Disney movies is because at the time, Disney and his team weren't even sure if the human eye would be able to withstand too many colorful visuals for 90 minutes. Yeah,
how the times have changed.
Yeah, it sounds silly when I say it now, yes, but you have to understand, everybody. They were literally treading uncharted waters. You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ow.
It's more so because you'll be climbing and you'll be trying to climb and trying your best to find the best foot forward. And because, see, here's the thing. Even if you dodge the birds, see, problem is, the moment you leave the specific spot in the screen where the bird was originally at, and come back, the bird will respawn and immediately go lunge at you again. So it's incredibly easy to get into a point where you constantly are being attacked by the same bird. See, there you go. Even from outside the screen. See, so it can be really annoying to get through this part because the birds are just. Anyway, we're done. Let's
see what we have here. Stopwatch? Let me see.
No. I think it's like one of those pocket mirrors that you see people sometimes carry to look themselves and do makeup in.
Yep.
Huh.
And...
Oh god, Wario, your reflection! What is it doing?
It's actually labeled as a warp compact.
And what it does is it creates the new level called the Warped Void.
Okay, so there's an Eldritch Abomination area that you activate by looking into a makeup mirror.
But before we go there, let's check the Peaceful Village, since the game told me that that we can now apparently get the green treasure, which is the only one we're missing from here. So let's get it.
Alright, so basically, be very careful with that trinket. You never know what can literally send you to purgatory.
Yeah, basically.
Run into those a lot, Tio?
Sure.
Okay. Alright, if I remember correctly, the blue treasure is the one that's in this store that we are probably already got by this point. So... Oh yeah, right here. This was the red one, I think. Okay, so where could the green one be? Let's see.
You know, Robert already mentioned, but for being supposedly labeled as the peaceful village, it doesn't look that much.
Not really, no.
There's a little too much violence here.
Oh, okay, here we go then. Come on. There we go. There we go. Well, but this is for the red key, though. Okay.
Need to find the green one.
Okay. In that case, where could the green key? In fact, usually the green key and usually each key and each chest are usually near each other to a certain extent. Not every time, but clearly what we need to do is we need to find a specific room that has that particular section. So let's see. Oh, look at that. That's the gray chest area. So
Nope.
nope. If I remember correctly, we don't need to go in there.
Oh, we also... Well,
Okay, I guess we'll just come back here then. For now. Fortunately, we have the warped void, so we can just go there. Oh, never mind, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. This is one of those
we have to
levels.
come here at night.
On the bad side of town.
It's interesting because I remember that particular door having either the blue chest or maybe maybe the green chest is also there. Well, we're about to see anyway. So
What an awful night to have a curse.
basically, yeah,
Down here in the city.
yeah, this actually does kind of look like the city in Simon's Quest, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Down here in the city where the bad boys roll out of town.
The only
Okay.
thing
Oh,
that
this
we're missing
bit.
is one of the mooks saying, I am error.
Okay, this bit. But let me just first. Yeah, right here. Oh,
Whoa.
Whoa.
yeah. These fish will. There you go.
Tadpoles.
Got it.
Wow, even the fish become more vicious at night.
Tadpoles. I think they're supposed to be.
Okay, so this particular section is annoying. Why? You have to go through there while using the invisibility potion. Here's the problem. If you get hurt while you're invisible, the invisibility wears off, meaning you have to do all that platforming section without being hit by those lights, which can be a bit annoying, as you're about to see. There you go.
Does that guy literally have a brain in a jar for a head?
Yes, it's typical cartoony scientist design.
It's really called Mad.
Fuck.
It's called Mad Science-Stein.
See,
Oh my god.
so
So
that,
it's like if Frankenstein became the scientist. Well, Frankenstein's monster became the scientist.
It's actually, no, it's more like Mad Scientist and Einstein.
I love how when he's stunned, his brain seems like it comes completely off. But anyway, here's the problem. Since you're invisible, it can be hard to tell where you are in relation to the light rays. So it can be a bit troublesome to try to dodge these things.
Apparently the character that I just went... Sorry, go on.
You also have to remember where you are in relation to the end of the platform so you can jump properly. So yeah, doing this section is a bit frustrating. Go on to.
Tricky. But apparently the character, Mad Science-Stein, apparently originated from the Game Boy from Whom the Bell Tolls video game. The one that keeps getting referenced in Smash Bros, but Nintendo never localized. Interesting. Then appear here, also in Wario Land 4 and Dr. Mario 64.
Huh.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me I came all this way here for a dead end. And now you
I
die.
wonder if you're supposed to have come down from there. Sorry, come up from below.
Let's see. There has to be something we can break here.
True, yeah.
Like we literally just went through a hard platforming section. Come on, game, don't do this to me. There you go.
Aha!
So what's inside the green chest?
Weed?
I actually forgot what the blue chest was in this level at this
A
point.
chalice, I guess.
Chalice where you can put your weed in it.
It's a bit
guess.
impractical, Wibbs.
Unless somebody
Oh,
wants to drink their weed.
Okay, specific goblet. I'm sorry, we're using the specific term.
Okay, with that done,
Oh, can you put fire in said goblet?
Uh,
Yeah, the
I
goblet of
don't know.
fire.
Sure. Oh, now things are a bit trippy now.
yeah, basically this is kind of the Wario Land 3 equivalent of the secret's really real final level of Wario Land 2. It has pretty much the same vibe to it, really. It has the same balls. It also has those interesting, trippy doorways. However, unlike that level in Wario Land 2, this one is much more compact. It's nowhere near the maze that the one in Wario Land 2 was, because it's not meant to be the final climatic level, so obviously it's a bit different. There you go. We found the gray chest, but we need to get the gray key first. And of course, this level has those annoying bears that freeze you. Okay. Can't get there, so let's see. Okay, so the idea here is that, yeah, once you enter, this level is also kind of a maze, but not really, in the sense that when you go into a door, you get When you go into a door, you get transported into a different section of the level. So basically, you have to go around and trying each door, figuring out where each what door takes you where, and basically just figure it out. The thing is, here the annoying. See, notice every time one of those things hits the floor, if I'm trying to climb a stairway while that thing jumps, I fall, which is why I fell before. I fell earlier there. So
Careful, or else it'll turn you into a pancake.
yeah. Well, that was kind of my entire idea. So, all right, let's see if I can.
It's all part of the plan to be turned into a pancake.
Sure.
You see, this was all part of the plan. Being an idiot. Yeah.
Even that old Wario's into those flattening pictures.
Unfortunately, there is no actual way of getting through there and bringing myself back to normal. So I have to try to get there without the pancake.
Place is a bit trippy in here.
Yep. Well, if there's one thing I've learned from playing 2 and 3 is that these developers really love their trippy shit.
I mean, given the whole back and forth thing about whether or not Miyamoto was on shrooms when he first created the Mario Brothers series, maybe it's just part of the curve.
There we go, the gray key. Now we just need to get back.
Must have sucked to be Miyamoto when those dogs chased him.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
what
but
he
we
based the
haven't-
change on
Look,
himself.
nothing will ever be as bad as Shy Guy's creation, considering it was based off one of the developers. I believe his name is Takashi. His the Shy Guy is based off his wife. I'm like, what?
Oh, how pleasant. I hope.
No, because it's like, yeah, she's a very shy person, but she gets angry with them sometimes.
All right, this
Oh, so
It's
that's
called a mystery handle.
and it raises up Mario style pipe on the Forest of Fear. So let's go to the Forest of Fear.
all right, Wario. It's time to do the Mario.
Bring. Anyway, okay, let's just use the multi-jump real quick so I can just streamline this entire
If
process.
Wario had been brought up in the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, what kind of live-action actor could have played him?
Danny DeVito.
Why is it always Danny DeVito with you?
Because because one, David DeVito is awesome, and
He's
second,
very versatile with these kinds of roles, honestly.
and second, look at him, Dej. You're telling me that it doesn't already look like a Mario character.
Like, okay, you know, honestly,
wasn't he supposed to be? Wasn't he almost casted to play Mario in a live-action movie?
Yeah,
I don't know.
yes. Yes, he was, but, stuff happened, and instead they ended up going with Bob Hoskins. Okay, I'll say this. For all my doubts of the current Mario movie upcoming, if Danny DeVito had been announced as Mario, that actually would have been very clever casting.
Well, who knows? We might see. We might see a trailer in a few days.
Oh, what? Was there a leak or something?
No. Everyone's.
Go on, Edge.
Oh, you go.
No, remember that speculated that the trailer can drop on Mario Day.
Yeah, it is possible.
Oh, right, I forgot Mario Days of Thing. Though you'd think that they would have shown a trailer at the recent Nintendo Direct.
There you go. This is the pipe that rose, so let's see where it takes us. Oh, great. Another one of those cases where there's floor that only the enemies can walk on.
This is... Yeah, this was also a thing in Wario Land too.
Yeah, it was. Remember, the final boss of Wario Land 2, that big spearman, also used this. I can understand the idea behind the gimmick. It's to get the player to use the environment very cleverly. Also, a lot of garlic. Yeah, and as you can see,
this must be Wario's Wonderland.
Problem is, Jova, we need the vampire Wario form to get through there. And as you know, vampires don't care for garlic, so we have to try to dodge the garlic when we're in.
So what you're saying is that being a vampire would be Wario's absolute nightmare because
most likely
garlic would kill him.
Mm-hmm. Again, one of those sections where I need the bigger glove that allows me to carry the bigger mooks, so we'll have to come back here later. Alright, with that done, looks like we can get...
Oh god, yeah, the tone of that bit of song just then, the one that goes... Da, 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 da. I keep thinking that all of a sudden we're going to go into an 8-bit remix of Final Fantasy XIII's theme.
No.
Which Final Fantasy 13 theme?
The one that plays. Well, okay. So just because I can't remember the name of the level it appears in, the one that appears on the title screen.
Oh, the main theme.
Yeah. That I've forgotten because I know all Final Fantasy games have their themes named, but I can't remember the name for that one.
The one is well, the main theme. Let me. I think it's called. It's not called Prelude, but it's called something along those lines. I
actually don't remember.
I actually have the soundtrack right here, so I'll check real quick.
So
it
God
really is
actually turns
garlic.
you back to no. So instead of killing the vampire, garlic changes you back to normal.
Oh, it actually is. The title music that is called Prelude to Final Fantasy 13. So it's So there you go. They actually call it Prelude, even though it's not.
Well, they did specify in order to differentiate from the regular one.
Well, it is a prelude to 13.
Mm-hmm.
That's true, at least.
I actually really love Vampire Warriors theme. Ah, god damn it! You just had to put enemy blocks in around it. God damn it!
So now you just gotta find a way to get an enemy over there.
Yes. All right. Let's see. Where can we even? All right. All right. Fortunately, I do know how to where we can get one because they actually did place one specifically.
Yeah, it's the one that you killed before, and so you have to be careful not to hit it.
All right, from this point on, we have to try our best to dodge the bats.
And you have to do this, right?
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, yes, this particular treasure is actually obligatory. Yes.
There we go. Interesting freeze frame.
Wario being Wario.
That enemy is like, yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got myself into this situation.
All right, let's see what we get.
Another treasure chest.
And It's a remote control.
Yes.
Let me see.
A remote detonator?
Well, let's see what it does.
Okay.
It eliminates those twirly portal thingies in the warped void.
Alright, so it's a remote imploder then.
Okay then. Let's. All right,
Okay.
we'll take a look at that in the next part.
See,
See
Yeah.
Then.